of training camp? Obviously, you were around this roster last year, but some of the newer guys, Jeff, Landry, Bruce. I'm curious what some of the guys that weren't around you last year have shown you in the first few days of camp.
I've pretty much known these guys from playing against them and scouting them over the years. So guys like Bruce and Landry, I knew what they brought to the table, and they displayed it throughout training camp thus far, and very excited about this group, especially the second unit and the young guys, who are going to get some opportunity to play.
Next question goes to Malika Andrews with ESPN.
Hey, Kevin. Steve has said that he wanted to let you get some live action under your belt before he starts to think about how you'd want to be used in these preseason games. Now that you've done a little bit, how are you feeling like you'd like to see these preseason games play out for you?
I don't know. I guess it's from a minute standpoint, seeing how long I could play now, and talking with the training staff and the coaching staff to see what my load will be for this first preseason game. But as far as schemes and how I fit in offense and defense, I think coach is going to use me in a variety of ways, and especially as a small ball 5-4 sometimes, and bringing the ball up too. So I just got to be ready for anything. But as far as minutes are concerned, I'm just looking forward to seeing how my body responds and how we respond as a team our first game.
Next question goes to Christian Winfield with the New York Daily News.
Hey, Kevin. How would you describe just the energy at camp? It seems like guys are saying that they're, saying that the competition level this year is like blowing out of the water, the competition level of any other year. But guys are also saying that there's just high intensity. How would you describe just the energy everybody's bringing to camp right now?
Yeah, we got such a talented group. You got guys that can do multiple things on the floor with the basketball. It brings the best out of everybody. Having Spencer, Karras going at it every day, Kyrie, myself going at it, DJ and Jared going at it every day. That just breeds that competition, and it's a healthy competition. Though it's not like guys are wanting this other guy's spot. It's more so we want to push each other because we know everybody is going to help towards the end goal. So it's been healthy, it's been good, and guys are getting better.
Next question goes to Tom Dowd with BrooklynNets.com.
Hey, Kevin, just following up on what you said about being a small ball 5, and I know it's only been a couple days, but has there been an emphasis on that, or is that just kind of one of the things that you guys are running through a little bit?
It's not an emphasis. It's more so, we trying to play, a style of offense where everybody can utilize their strengths. If they can handle the ball, anybody can bring it up, and guys are going to be, switching on the defensive side of the ball. So I think, as the game goes and it ebbs and flows, each play, I think guys are going to be playing different positions. One possession, guys, Kyrie might be the 2. Karras might be bringing it up, So I think you just got to be ready for anything. But coach is going to just throw me out there and see how I respond.
Next question goes to Greg Logan with Newsday.
Kevin, I actually have two questions. First, everybody has talked about how this has been the deepest team they've ever played on, the most talented team. Do you look around yourself and feel you have enough to win a championship? And 2, we all know all these James Harden rumors are out there. And he's been your teammate in the past. What do you think about him and what he might bring if they were to trade for him?
I don't think about James Harden at all. I mean, he doesn't play on our team. And the first question, I think, it's early in the season. It's training camp, and guys are still learning each other and still learning the offense and defense. But I'm very excited about the future of this group. I've never been the one to predict anything, but I like our chances of, going out there and competing at that high level every single night. And as tough as that is in this league, I think we're capable of doing it. And we got a lot of guys who've experienced so much in this league. We got champions on this team. We got guys that, been in the playoff runs, been in Game 7. So that's always important to have that much experience and knowledge within the group. And we'll see where we go from here.
Next question goes to Michael Grady with the Yes Network.
Hey, Kevin, I know you're putting in a lot of work, during the off season, a lot of pickup games. I'm just curious, when heading up to that first full practice or training camp, did you have a moment? Did anything cross your mind that this is kind of the beginning of this journey with this team after such a long layoff?
Yeah, I mean, but definitely being here for a year already and rehabbing and kind of get used to everybody here and the routine. I definitely more comfortable. If I would have played last year, I would probably been a little, overwhelmed, I guess, with just a quick change, switching teams and being in a different environment. But I think having a year under my belt definitely helped me coming into this camp because I know the training staff, the coaches, all my teammates pretty well now. So, it's been smoother than I thought.
Last question for Kevin goes to Christian Winfield with the New York Daily News.
Hey, Kevin, Joe obviously signed a big contract, and he said in training camp he was going up for a dunk, and DeAndre said, he had all that money weighing him down. Can you talk about just DeAndre as just a person and what it's like kind of getting a chance to go through training camp with him, and if he's as funny as say, some of the other guys around the league?
Yeah, DeAndre's sort of like the glue in the locker room. Everybody kind of, gravitates towards his voice and his energy. And, we all, played against and know DJ throughout his whole career. And even as a competitor, he still kept that joy and spirit within the game, playing tough, but also understanding that he is playing the game. So he brings that kid-like enjoyment to us. So, and he knows how to switch it on because sometimes we need to cut that shit out and be locked in, and he understands that, and it's a good balance for us as a group. And now that I think about it, I feel like everybody on our team has that balance, that good balance between enjoying this, but also knowing that it's tough to be great as a team.